How to feed a loon. I'm Chris.
And I'm Wesley.
My perfectly shaved loon. That was stupid.
That is perfect. I am perfectly shaved.
Well, it's
all
perfect.
the time.
So let's talk about, we are shaving some vegetables
That
today.
is
That's the
hysterical.
hilarious segue there. So we are doing a side dish. If
Yes.
you love doing side dish, we're doing one of our favorite vegetables in the world. Let's
Yes.
tell them. We're doing our shaved Brussels sprouts with pancetta and balsamic. We had to rehearse that like 10 times. But I'm going to turn this down. Anyway, so
Look at these lovely things.
So these are shaved. And so balsamic, a lot, we've got recipes for roasted balsamic. I'm sorry, Brussels sprouts. I'm using my...
With a maple. You put a maple on
maple and bacon and all. But to prepare it like this is so beautiful. A little later on when this is a warm Brussels sprouts dish. And it's great serving during the holidays. It's wonderful with like roast turkey, with beef.
Yes, it's a perfect side.
And it's great because a lot of times when you do Brussels sprouts, you do them in the oven, and we're doing it very quickly on the stove, so it leaves your oven open. And so let me tell you how we got to this. It's so pretty. I just think it's gorgeous like that. I don't want to serve it like that, but we're going to amp it up. So all I did, first of all, you want to get 2 pounds of Brussels sprouts. Make sure they're nice and green. If there's any dark leaves, just remove those. Right. And then all you have to do is cut the ends off, the thick stems off of the ends. And that's all you need to do. And then what I do is I get my food processor, and
that's the best thing, your food processor.
The food processor, if you have one, and get the slicing attachment, not the shredding, but the slicing attachment.
Oh, so it does. So it has this little effect on it.
Yeah, and so then you put those in just like the little feeder tube, and then you put and it shreds them beautifully.
Yay!
If you don't have a food processor, it's going to take a little more time, but you can just get a knife, and lots of people do that. You get the same effect, and you cut it, and you're going to have some of these a little bit from the core. That's okay. It's going to saute and get really soft and be super delicious.
Now the thing I love about this side recipe is the tanginess of it.
It is. It's got a little tang to it, and a little bit of sweet. We're going to talk about that in a moment. And some salt. So the salt is going to come from our cooked pancetta.
Yes.
Pancetta is just it's Italian bacon, basically cured Italian bacon. It's so flavorful and so good.
So you just fried it up.
I got a nice sized skillet like this, and then I heat it over medium heat, cook it until it gets nice and crispy, and then remove it. And it's going to render a little bit of grease, which is delicious, like bacon grease. And we're going to cook that in this. And then
and the other great thing is this balsamic reduction.
Yes.
Oh.
So this is a balsamic. Now you can find good quality balsamic reduction glaze. A lot of times they call it in many places.
It's so
supermarkets,
thick and delicious.
Gourmet shops. But I also love to make it. And all you have to do is you get 2/3 a cup balsamic, and you get a nice saucepan. Put that in there with I believe I do a couple tablespoons of brown sugar, and then you just let that simmer for about 5 to 10 minutes, and it'll just reduce down into this beautiful, beautiful glaze.
And you know when you're done because it kind of sticks to the pan.
It starts to stick, and you can get. I mean, I let this get nice and syrupy.
Yeah.
If it doesn't turn that syrupy, it's still going to be really, really delicious. Okay, I think I've talked enough. So I did to this.
Really?
You got a little bit of grease here, so I added just another little squirt of. I'll do it right now. A little bit of olive oil. If you really want.
What about this?
Oh, so thank you. I'm really jumping ahead today.
Yeah,
so
slow down, Tex.
So where you're going with this is you're going to want to deglaze this. So this has got some of that deliciousness from the pancetta. So I've got whatever you have on hand. I love cooking with Madeira. It's a Portuguese wine that is just amazing. And you're just
I love the smell of it.
I know, it's so really good. But you can absolutely use white wine. And let me do so that. Oh, and that smells so good.
Yeah, sorry.
So that's going to be about probably about a tablespoon that I added in there. Okay, just cook that for just a couple minutes till you get all of those delicious, crusty little bits of goodness that have stuck to the pan. There's so much flavor in those. Right. Okay, and that's I already smell amazing.
Yes.
But like I said, if you don't have Madeira, don't go out and if you want to do. But you could also use just white wine will work.
Brussels
sprouts. Brussels sprouts, please. Thank you. Why, yes, thank you. Okay, now this is, did I say this is 2 pounds? It's a beautiful, beautiful amount. It's so pretty. And it will cook down as it cooks. And this only takes about 10 minutes. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add these
wonderful
incredible,
stuff over
just
here,
mix it in with some salt and pepper. And baby, it's time to serve. Okay. Oh, isn't this beautiful?
Yes.
It's such a gorgeous vegetable to work with. Okay, so this went probably about 12 minutes, and you can see how it really reduced down. So now we just bring it all together, and then it's eating time. So this can take a nice amount of salt. Now remember, the pancetta is salty, so I do what I always recommend, which is salt. You know, don't overdo it. Salt less, and then taste, and then add more if it's needed.
Yes.
So that was typically what I do. I like my Brussels sprouts. We like them a little on the salty side.
We do.
So I do a teaspoon and a quarter. But I would recommend starting off with a teaspoon and then sample it and then see what you think. Okay.
I love this.
I do too. It's so beautiful, and it's just there. It really is. It is spectacular at the holidays. I mean, it's something a little different.
Right.
And just so.
I mean, I do like your maple glazed or maple
I do too.
roasted or something. I can't remember what you call them. But I just love this because of that balsamic. It's so good.
I know.
Look at how thick and delicious that is.
I know. It's so fantastic. All right, I'm going to turn this off because
it's
ready to go, baby.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Smell that? Doesn't that smell good?
Oh.
Go ahead and get that.
Yeah, get some more.
This is 2 tablespoons. And wow, the smell is pretty much off the charts.
Oh, I can't even.
So what we did here is I saved some of these pine nuts just because it's fun to garnish it.
Sprinkle on top.
Give it a little topping. Okay. At the top of twister.
Great.
That looked great.
So good.
That looks it looks so.
Let's throw it in the serving dish,
Thanksgiving-y, or it looks. All right, here, you help me.
Yes, I'll use this.
That is beautiful.
There we go.
I love it.
Hold.
I love this dish.
Perfect.
Okay, we didn't
Look at that.
didn't get quite all of it, but that's okay. That is a beautiful dish. Okay.
Wonderful.
Now we're gonna top it off with a few more.
All right, there we go.
Okay. A few more of those just for good measure. And those pine nuts give that nice little crunch to it. That's always a nice little surprise. Yum-y.
All right, there's your plate.
Thank you.
I got my plate.
Okay.
I'm going to serve mine up a little bit, serve it a little bit up.
You're going to dish it out?
So good.
Boy.
So good.
Oh, that looks so great. It's so homey and delicious.
I don't want to.
We're going to. What are you having tonight for dinner? We're going to have some Brussels
sprouts. That's it.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Take that.
I will take it.
Yay! I just love it. I really do.
Well, we'll wait till you eat it. You love it? Isn't it good?
And a little bit of the crunch left.
And the balsamic adds just a nice sweetness to it with a bit of tang.
Oh, that is so good. Yes, the balsamic actually has a little sweetness from that brown sugar.
Yeah.
But it's also tangy.
Yeah.
And then the pancetta, you get the little crunch. Oh, y'all, that is 100% Loon approved.
Yay! Wow.
This would be really good underneath, like a grilled salmon.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's great with any kind of protein or just a pure vegetarian meal, minus the pancetta.
Not good.
Excellent. I love it. I love also the shredding of the balls. I mean, I love eating those whole. Well, you know what's also really good is when you pop them in a deep fryer and you flash fry them, but that's a whole nother story. But this, it has the feeling of just a really nice side dish.
Yeah.
Deliciousness.
Yep. Now you can get this recipe and many more on howtofeedaloon.com.
Oh, and you didn't even have to go to Brussels to get these.
No.
But if you did, you could get some really good. Did you not know that Brussels sprouts originated in Brussels?
I think I did.
Okay. Anyway, so someone's going to correct me on that and say you were, but I know that.
Wrong.
Okay, so go to our social media, like us, share us, do all that stuff. That's why it's always capitalized, Brussels.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm going to Google it.
Google it. It's not Brussels sprouts, it's Brussels sprouts. Okay, we've really bored you. Okay, so bye, everybody. Have a great holiday if it's your holidays.
Yes.
We love you.
Eat Brussels sprouts.
Brussels sprouts. Bye. Hey, everybody.
Hi, guys. Now, if you want to be a part of the Loon fun, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. And don't forget to hit that little bell icon so you won't miss a single recipe.
That's right. Oh, and speaking of recipes, if you want another amazing recipe like this, then just click right here.
Yeah, click.
Click.
Subscribe.
It's so much fun.